Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. So in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how I'm decorating my entryway table. It is a very old sewing machine table that I've used in my entryway for years and years now. I love this table because my mom gave it to me first of all, but the top piece is an old shutter from New Orleans, and this table is just really special to me. It was in my house growing up all my life, and then my mom gave it to me when I got married, so it's just been around, and I use it as an entryway table in my foyer. So as you can see, I decorated my Christmas tree like an old world, vintage, shiny bright, all of the things this year, and I love the way it turned out. So I want that same theme to kind of move into my sewing machine table too, in my entryway. I really don't have any plans necessarily for it. What I like to do is just look at all the decor I have. I usually take out everything and put it on my dining room table. Just gather ideas from that. Sometimes I look up inspiration on Pinterest, but mainly if I just see all what I have in my inventory, then usually I can come up with something. So I don't think I've bought anything new necessarily for this styling. Maybe I did buy one thing, but everything else is just stuff I've had over the years that came out of my Christmas stash. So instead of me like talking with y'all through the process, I'm just gonna put some Christmas music over the video and just chime in with a voiceover every now and then. Y'all seem to really like that format, and so that works for me too. But I will show y'all what I do, and I hope it turns out really well. Like I said, I like to take out everything that I think I will use for this certain vignette. That's just my process of decorating. So these are all the things that I think I might be using for this table. I really want to incorporate these Santa mugs and these Johnson Brothers plates. Y'all, these things are beautiful. I got them last year, I think from an antique store. Oh man, I love those little plates. They're almost like a bigger butter pat. They're like 4 inches. Also, took out some of these tins I think would be really pretty. And this is the one thing that I did purchase. I purchased this shiny bright box. It was just a box only from Whatnot. It wasn't even in stock. I just asked the people if they had one. They were selling a bunch of shiny brights, and they did. So I bought that, and I really want to incorporate it into this vignette. One of the most important pieces of a vignette, to me at least, is antique books. So look at your collection, find some that kind of fit your color scheme. I'm obviously doing a bunch of different colors, but reds, greens, blues, neutrals, they will all go. So I have these are so pretty and old, and I just stacked them up. Really don't have a clue what I'm doing, but I just wanted that base piece to be there first. Another really important element to a vignette or a tablescape, anything like that, is to have really good layers. And you want bulk pieces to kind of take up some space. So I've found that using tins really does that for me. You can use them as risers or backgrounds. You can layer them like I'm trying to do right here. So all it takes is just being creative with the pieces that you have, digging out some old pieces. I've had that basket for years, so I knew I wanted to use it. It wouldn't stand up on its own, so I had to get creative. I used this Antique Candle Company candle behind it because it's heavy, and I knew it would just work. So I'm just trying to see what I like about it. I ended up not really liking that tin in this basket. It was just kind of really dark and smaller than what I wanted. So I tried another one, and that's just how I decorate. I try something. If it doesn't work, if I don't like it, I will try something else. I really, really liked this bunny tin. It's just the top of it, but I love the way it turned out. It's so stinking cute. Now I'm getting out all of my Santas. So obviously this is a very small collection compared to some of the people that I follow, but all of these I think were gifted to me by my mom. I may have thrifted one of them. I don't remember which one though. 2 of them are the same, but I did want to use them in my vignettes. So I'm just going to play around with it, and you'll see like what I come up with and how my brain worked for this. just want to say, risers change everything. If you see some of these in the thrift store, pick them up. Even if you think you won't need it, you will need it eventually. I have a ton of these candle risers, candle holders, whatever. Also, you never know what you'll find in your own collection. That is a little quilted Santa piece that I found at my grandparents' house that I took home with me years and years ago, and I love it. I forgot I had stuck it in there last year, but I'm glad I found it, and it looks so cute on this table anyway, so it's perfect. But what I was saying was, pick up the risers. You just never know when you'll need them. It makes such a difference with layering your vignettes, and it just takes it to a different level. It totally made this vignette, and I'm glad I had that little candle holder. It is time to bring out the Shiny Bright box. Like I said, I won this on Whatnot. They were selling Shiny Brights, and I just asked if they had an empty box that they were willing to sell, and they did. So I knew I wanted to put it in this vignette, but I really didn't know how or where I would put it. So I just had to play around with it and see what I liked. I did like it back there, but it needed something to stand on. So I just found this random candle holder in my stash. And so I just put it back there, and it was the perfect height for it. It blended in pretty good. And it sat up there looking cute as a little backdrop. So I would like to fill up the holes in this Shiny Bright box, but I'll have to find some more. Hopefully I can win some more on Whatnot. We'll see. But I think it is so cute and adds so much charm to it. I love it. I usually put a candle right here on the edge of this sewing machine table. I drink my coffee here, right here, almost every single morning, read my Bible and stuff, so it's a cozy little spot. But instead of just putting the candle, use a saucer or a couple of saucers underneath it just to add a little bit of height and texture and dimension to it. So I just stacked 3 of those little wreath saucers. I don't know where I got those, probably just from a random thrift store. And then I used my 3 little Johnson Brothers Christmas ones on top of that, just for a little layered look, and put my candle on top. And it came out so cute. Okay, this is what it's looking like. I absolutely love it. I think it turned out so cute. I love the Santa mugs. I love how vintage everything looks. It's exactly what I wanted. And with the tree, it's perfect. So I'm gonna make a little tree skirt. I'm just gonna bunch some very large doilies / tablecloths down there to cover up the base of the tree. And this little area will be completed. And oh, I forgot to show y'all. I just put this wreath up here with some orange slices. And then from last year, I had that horn wired to it. So I just left it like that. Added a ribbon. The same ribbon that was in the tree, I added it up there. And I just love this little area so much. So let me put the skirt on the tree, and then I'll shut off some lights and show y'all what it looks like at night. It's so cozy, so pretty. But I do want to clean up my floors before I show you how pretty the table ends up. This vacuum really exposes everything. You know when you're decorating for Christmas and glitter and just stuff gets all over your floors? Yeah, that's been happening a lot lately to me, but this vacuum has come in handy. This vacuum is called the Ultinic U16 Flex Cordless Vacuum from Amazon. I use this vacuum every single day, y'all. The green light on this thing really exposes some deep, dark secrets on your floor. It's quite nasty now that I'm editing this and embarrassing, but I just want to show you how good this vacuum is. Right now, you can get it on Amazon for less than $130. It's on sale until the 30th. So please go check out this great deal. This vacuum is so good for solid wood floors. It glides over carpet so easily. You can see how many minutes you have left in the battery life, which is still amazing. Cody and I use this vacuum all day today, and I still have a couple minutes on it. So I use it until it died, then I go charge it back up. It's a great deal. The link is in my description box of this vacuum. Y'all go check it out.